So here's the next project I'm doing on my Chevy Colorado. I'm sure many of you had this problem and you've even tried to solve it with some products that are available online, but I needed an improvement because it still just got to be a mess. So everybody knows, the issue with these center consoles is they're super deep. I even, put in little parts trays and stuff just to kind of layer things so they're not so a little bit more easier to get out. But then you could buy this tray right here online, pretty inexpensive, works really well actually, fits in there nice. But then this stuff kind of happens again, right? I mean, my COVID card, we got a snack in here, it's kind of in the way. I have like a safety credit card in here. I have different cards for car wash, other things, pens, gum, my Swiss Army knife, my tire pressure gauge, of course the change, which works okay, but it just kind of falls around back and forth, and I guess what's over here, but I also keep a little tape measure. So, it's still not very utilitarian in a way to kind of organize all that. So that's going to be my next project. So, hey, let's go design and make one. Most of you have seen probably these trays that go into the Colorado center console. They're handy. They allow you to kind of use this almost useless, it's not useless, but center console that's really deep and can get jumbled with stuff. It kind of helps you organize. It has a little change thing, and but it's still a mess. It's still like I have all kinds of crap in here and it's not well organized. So that was one of my projects, was to come up with a solution to this. So basically what I've come up with is a design, two-part design, only because my 3D printer can't do the full size of a tray, change tray, and credit card tray, but then one with different compartments in it. One for maybe a Swiss Army knife. I have this fit for some of my other stuff, which I'll show. Some pens and whatever. This is an older version. I didn't quite make this deep enough, so I have a different one. So we'll be putting that in. You can see it's a little longer. Decided to make it red. So let's just see how this all works out. Pressure gauge. I have a small Milwaukee tape measure. Should fit in there somehow. Yep. Lip balm. My Swiss Army knife is kind of big. It's not going to quite fit in there, but it'll sit in there. Gum, which I think will fit there, even though that's not really what I intended for it. I have a couple pens, markers. Let's see here, which other pen do I want to use? I have a couple pens, so got my pens in there. These other ones I can just lay in there. Have some hand sanitizer. My COVID card, which technically could just sit up on the side or something, but I haven't really had to use that as much. And the other nice thing is, though, I have a spot for putting cards, so they're a little bit more organized, easier to go through. And again, I do have a thing for change, other than I have it curved differently, so hopefully it's easier to get out. So yeah, now it's a lot more organized and I can see stuff and not just piled up inside this thing. The next thing will be is to tackle further down, because right now I just have some parts containers in there kind of organizing some things I have down below that. But I'm thinking about doing some sort of divider system that's similar to what I had purchased and put in my glove compartment. These are really nice too. I'll show you that. That's really sweet. Should be pretty straightforward, just laser cutting some plastic. So anyway, that's my thing. If you're interested, I will list links to where you can just buy the STL files for this. I could make one for somebody, but it's going to be like $130 or somewhere around there. So if you can get access to a 3D printer, you can just get a hold of these files and print it yourself.